Welcome everyone. As you can see, we are back with another stream, and we're going to try a new game today. Not quite sure how it's going to go. We've read a couple of reviews, pretty mixed, but it's a game that applies to me ADHD. As you can see, we've got supermarket chaos. Basically, supermarket's a bit of a mess, and we need to clean it up. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get straight in. So every single product is on the floor. So it's a bit like the librarian game. If anybody's seen that, you've got a tiny library. Hopefully it'll be a little bit easier than that one. So there's 4,668 items on the floor that needs to go back correctly. Now, reading the reviews, some people are saying that some of the stuff does not go in a logical place, which also can confuse things even more, but here we go. Right, so as you can see, there's chaos everywhere. So what I think we're going to do, I've not got music on, so I don't need to worry about that. Obviously, we've got freezers, books. We're going to try and pick some easy bits out. So, for example, like the bottles of wine, I think should be fairly easy to see. And the books, obviously, there's freezers sections there. Sensitivity is a little bit high. Let's see if we can change that down a bit. I'd say not so low. A bit better. So look, we're going to try that. So let's go. So bottles and books. But don't know how much we can pick up at a time. Oh, Wi-Fi router. That's going to be. This should be an IT. Or is it under electronics? Might be under electronics. Right, let's see. Try and get these books away. Okay, right, that would help. Pressing the wrong button. Right, let's start in front of the books and see what books there are. Try and spread the books out. Cereal, don't want cereal. So how many items can we hold in one time? This might be an interesting thing to find out. So let's take. I can't carry them all. Okay, so there's probably a way of upgrading that. Where I've seen a lot of these assets in other games. So some of them are very familiar to supermarket simulator players. Right, we've got we can pick up 5 objects at a time at the moment. So let's just look for Sage. We just want books at the moment. We've got another book there. Structure of Light. Not got one of them already? Right. A multi-headed wombat. That sounds like a great book. Okay, it's another new book. That my 5 books again. Yeah, that's my 5. Just trying to pick out the obvious stuff for the moment. We'll we can look deeper into poles later. I just want to try and get the bits off the floor first. Also, know that I'm doing it correctly. Okay, so I think that means we've got one right. So I don't want to start going into the big piles. Unless I can see something obvious I can just pull out. Right, so it's got to be another part of that then. Again, my OCD probably doesn't need them to be put together. But that's what I'm going to try and do. Again, just anything that's obvious is sticking out for now. EBR guide. Don't know what that is, but don't sound exactly riveting, does it? Right, shit, that's that one down there. Yeah, we'll probably just have another quick little sort through, and then we'll start moving on to something else to start sorting. Say anything that is just obvious. I mean, how some of this stuff got so far away. Any more books? Obviously, just sticking out somewhere. It'd be nice to try and clear a bit of floor space so that we can pick stuff up later, and just try and make piles. But you need to be. Can you imagine trying to sort for that pile? We're gonna need a big space to sort that out. I mean, certainly, I think the electronics might be the next easiest one to pick up. I mean, we're not going to be able to pick up too much from these big piles. You put it all underneath. Oh, wow. Is this all going where you get random shit facts as well and you don't really need to know? Anything obvious? So I'm not going to dig down into it and move it all for the moment. I mean, there's a couple of obvious books there. Well, there's one right in front of us. I mean, it should be a nice little area to tidy up. Gives a bit of space to work in. Oh, looks like we've got 2 items finished now. Yes. That's it. I saw one at the corner of my eye. Be nice to start picking up more items as well. Right, I don't think we're going to go much longer. We'll do a couple more checks for some more books. And then we'll move on to something else. So the bottles of wine, I think, should be easy to spot. Right, that's again. There's another. Again, I'm sure it doesn't need to be together, but my OCD prefers it. Any obvious books? Right, we'll start doing something else in the hope we might discover something else through it. So bottles of wine. Okay, so that's not a bottle of wine. That's a brilliant start, isn't it? Well, these obviously. So where do these go? Let's leave them all in the corner. Let's move these. So any bottles of drink or whatever we find will take over. Bleach. That's really not a drink. Or drinks alcohol. Right, okay. Right, do the fizzy drinks go over there as well? Well, they do. Okay, cool. Well, what else we got? Got to be some more drinks around here. And does a bottle of waters go on there, or is it? Oh no, bottles of water go on there as well. Some of the olive oil comes in really nice looking bottles. Makes me think they're bottles of wine. There'll be a point where you can hopefully carry more items. Not the same as that one. I thought it was, but it's not. Right, let's get this bottle of water. Oops, what do we do here? Okay, right. Thought we had a problem then for a minute. Oh, okay, so bottles of wine, you only get three on a shelf. It doesn't look like anything goes above either. I mean, we're not sorting out white wine and red wine, obviously. That'll do for another day. Right, come on. Any more obvious bottles around here? Yeah, look at that. All right. Anything more obvious sticking out? So I don't really want to start going through the part. I want to make it clear spaces on the floor so we can start going through, and that'll be so much easier. There's a couple of bits over there by the ladder. We can. Why don't I pick up the ham? Right, so we've got 7 items correctly located. Oh, I think at the moment it doesn't really matter too much. We're not going to follow a strict path through the store. Right, so what was that one? So let's put that. Right, that will do there. Again, just my OCD, just for some reason, just want some under the shells. Egg. Right, anything there? There's one there. Yeah, now only going to try and find the obvious one sticking out. That's going to need another one next to it. But I can't put anything up high. See, I've seen some more books just going round. I'm going to put white, start putting the white wines over here. So you can't put anything in the top shelf. Ooh. You can put stuff in the bottom shelf. Right, there you go. Again, all we're doing on his first pass through is just looking for some quick wins. Just try and get out what we can. Right. So I think we've done one pass through, or near enough done one pass through. So I think it's time to start looking at some other odds and sods to put away. And I think the IT stuff will be next. Electronics. do that. I don't think it really makes much difference, but I've got the water sticking out over the top there. Right, so let's go back to the entrance. So we're looking for like electronic stuff now. Oh, actually, no, look, we've still got some more. Could have been over this way for bottles. And there's still some more, right? So that was from over here, wasn't it? Oh, look, I've just seen more at the corner of my eye. We couldn't have done over here very well. Put that in there for a second. Right. So easy to get sidetracked. So let's just try and clear this area. As he says, wandered off to other areas. Okay, so that's another one we've got to move. We haven't got to move, but as I keep saying, my OCD. Right, mineral water. The book. Headphones. Right. There was a book there. What now? And these pizzas go. Right, let's go up and down the aisles. So going up the first aisle first. I'm trying to be strict about just going up one side at a time. Let's put that away first before we take the book back round. Okay, do that. All right, come on, let's stick to the plan. So, bottles of drink, wine, electronic equipment, and books. And I'll sort out the actual placement after. That's it. Nope, goes in that one. Quite a few books, just found them. I'm not going to touch the big rubble. Like these piles, I'm going to leave them till last because hopefully there'll be a little bit of space and it'll be easier to sort it out. I'm going to sort what's around it first. We spot sank. Then we'll take it out the pile and put it away. What I could really do with is being able to pick more stuff up. I'm sure that it's something that we can sort of figure out later on. Get anything obvious sitting around which we can see. That's another new book. goes there. Right, I'm trying to do this. I'm supposed to be trying to do this second hole now, but once again, I just keep getting sidetracked from my plan. Trying to see if there's anything obvious. Okay, was it? Looking at the time, going to go a bit longer, but we do have the England game on today, so the stream will be ending in about 20 minutes or so. And then we will come back tomorrow to finish it off. Oh, it's supposed to be doing the second aisle. Again, I'm not going to sort it. I'm just going to have a look, see if there's anything obvious. Starting to get a nice big area in front of here. That should enable us to spread some bits out. It's amazing how much more you see once you've passed an area once. Okay, so I need another space for the surprise book, so let's take that off, put that over there, and go there. Right, again, anything obvious, stick in there. If not, we'll go on to the next. Yeah, North Slop. Another one completed. What's that now? 21. What structures are light? Well, there's a pizza on the floor. I was going to say, I wouldn't have missed a pizza that close, but I probably would have done. Oh, more whiskey. God damn it. I keep doing it. I keep getting sidetracked. Right, so anything else major in this pile that's sticking out that we can just see? Give it a out. I don't know what that was. Another one bites the dust. Right, so goes in there. That's better. Oh, God's sake. Right, I keep saying anything obvious. I keep missing loads of bits. don't know where I picked that up from. Where did I pick up the ham from? Get on the shelf. Right, let's start going up the third aisle, because otherwise we're just not doing anything that we said we were going to do. Okay, doesn't go at that end, was it? Yes, it goes down there. Let's take that off and put that in there. Oh no, there be buds, that's all right. That's a phone case. God's sake. Right, that looks a bit better to me. Got all kits together, phone cases, cables, and then we got all that make stuff together and that make stuff together. So not essential, but my OCD just gets a little bit temperamental. That's our first bit of electronics equipment sorted out. Right, so we was on this pile, wasn't we? And anything obvious sticking out? Book there, pizza there. I got to move those pieces about next. Do that quickly because once again, just gonna do my heading. That's it. They look the same, so they can go together. They're not, but that's fine. We'll see if there's any more pizzas. Another screw kit. Then that's ruined it. So I've got a feeling there'll be a lot more of that Volt stuff. Right. Anything obviously missed in this pile still? Where's the pizza? There's the pizza. Oh dear, the OCD can't handle this. Got to be able to pick up some more items soon, surely. Don't do five at a time forever. That's going to be mental. Anything around here for one final check of anything just obvious? That's all we're looking for is obvious. Right, we're going to be calling it a day in a moment. Again, anything just obvious as sticking its ugly head out. There's some big kegs there. Where was those kegs? There's one there. There was one there. Okay, let's make this the last pile for today. Hopefully things will start getting easier. It's not exactly a hard game. It's not as hard as the librarian one was. That did my my barn eating. But yeah, let's just get the last couple of bits done. I think it makes a difference where you start. So we started, I think, on the right, in like the right areas. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. We are going to call it there. He says, and he's still picking more bits up. So, yeah, we're going to call it there because we've got the football on soon. Hopefully, England will do well. And I'm going to have to sort that out before I call it a day. My OCD won't let me sleep like that. Right, so that is it. That's it. I'm not doing any more. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you on the next episode. It'll be tomorrow. Don't forget to like and follow. I really would appreciate it. Get us to that 100 mark. Also, you can like and subscribe on YouTube. You can go to our website that is on the screen now and click on there and it'll take you on the, click on the games. It'll take you to the appropriate YouTube playlist. So, as I said, thank you for joining me and we'll see you all on the next one.